Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. My name's Joe. Drink of the day is a green Karuba Red Bull. Shout out to Philip. And today I've been playing some games with Yamato. Yamato got buffed by these starter decks in a fairly meaningful way. Most of the new cards are just pretty good. You can't really complain about these cards. This is the current build I've been working with. We'll do a full breakdown once I've had a bit more chance to play with this deck. These are some initial games against, realistically, the other starter deck leaders. Because, once again, this is on the dev build. These cards are still not out on the regular sim. And everyone on the dev build just wants to play the new cards. Totally understandable. So this is the build I've got at the minute. It's fairly standard, like heavy Wano build. I do really like the Mihawk. On 3, slamming 8 kind of sucks. Because your opponent just takes and then has a million cards to counter out of like your banish swings. I really like playing Mihawk into like Hawkins, Nekomamushi, Kikunojo, and then just doing 5 double attack. So if they take the 5, you've got the same value as if they took the 8. And you get to play 2 dudes. And if they don't take the 5, well then your banish swings on the later turns with the Ezo and your own army are more likely to go through. I think this deck's toughest matchups are going to be things like blue decks. Specifically blue-yellow Nami I think will be pretty tough. They play a lot of Gravity Blade Raging Tigers, which just removes our deck, which is not great. Buggy as well. 7-cost Buggy. I've tried to minimize the 4 costs as much as I can. But I mean, we're still a deck that revolves around sort of low-cost characters. So it kind of is what it is. Sometimes the Buggy will just get ya. Also, Kid decks. 8-cost Kid Green Edition could be pretty tough. We do have Hody. Sort of rest Bonnie's Don and maybe their blocker, so that removing it is a little bit easier. And you do get some decent starve with your banish. And Ashura Doji is very good into Bonnie specifically. 8-cost Kid decks in general, I think, are going to be some of your worst matchups. Teach feels pretty good. They've in a double-edged sword, right? So if they turn off your on plays, then you can't banish, but you just swing like double attack, and they're losing so many cards. It's really tricky. And if they don't turn off your on plays, then you do like 7 double attack banish, and that's horrific. If they have to take that, that's almost game losing on the spot. So that one feels pretty weird. Some of the other aggro decks can be pretty nice as well, because Ashura Doji is just kind of crazy. This card early on, even just off a Mihawk, you get to play 2 guys, you get to remove your opponent's dude, and into things like Zoro, this guy's body's relevant. Either way, that's way more talking about the deck than we need right now. I need to test, and I do want to test an 8-cost Kid version of Yamato. The aggro has just always been my preferred way to play the deck. So I thought we'll start with this, see how we go. Gonna get into Luffy, and I'm quite happy that we're going first. I do really like first. I don't know why he's chosen second. Maybe he wants to test it out, and this is a good hand. Let's go with this. We'll take the Kikunojo here. End the turn. So we've got a nice play next time. We can go Mihawk into Kikunojo. He's got the Law. Gets the Nika. Okay, this is a Nika build. Interesting. When you're at sea, you can fight against pirates. Gets Sanji. So now we can just swing big, but I don't think it's the move. We're going to go 5. With the double attack. He's likely to counter. Works for me. Gives us a Robin. Robin a bank. We'll go with this. Into this. End the turn. Nice aggression. Nice aggression. So if he ramps up, he can swing in for 8. Looks like that is going to be exactly what he does. I will probably defend the Kikunojo, though, because we need to keep our board presence. No, we can't let this go through. It's too important. What do we get off the top? That's nothing crazy, but we're probably going to get to leader effect this turn anyway, so we can play this out for free. Ashura Doji is okay. I don't mind him. I don't mind him at all. We could take him. Yeah, let's take Ashura Doji. We can just remove this Robin. So let's go 5 double attack. We can get some really nice aggression here, you know. Oh, it turns off the Doji. I should have done this first. Dude, you know what? If he takes, I don't care. Okay, we know he has 1 more 2k. Let's go 5 with the Mihawk. Really hoping he takes at least one of these swings. It does. Fight. Cool. Right. We'll go with Robin. Attack. Not with that. We're going to put 2 rested Dons here. Attack him for 5, and then attack him for 6. Really nice aggression. Forced a lot of cards out of him. There's that Sanji we knew about. Here's a 6. Does he go down to 2? Doesn't. No, he had another Sanji. Okay. So now the Beer Luffy is the scary guy. The Beer Luffy is very scary. But we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Okay, it's just Sanji. That's not the Beer Luffy. That means his leader is quite weak. He's going to rest down that. Sure, leader takes that out, and then Sanji takes out the Mihawk, I guess. Sanji wants to take out Kiku. I don't want Kiku to die. I don't want Kiku to die. That might be a little crazy, but it's what I'm going with. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. Because, like, if he attaches this Don and swings 6, he'll get the removal, but now he doesn't have a Don for Giant. Yeah, sure, you can have that. Okay, the double attack banish is now kind of hard. Kind of goes hard. Hody also kind of goes hard, but I think Hody goes hard at next turn. We don't know anything about his hand. No, we don't. We know he has Nika. We know he has Nika, so if we do 9 double attack banish, that's guaranteed. Crazy aggression. Crazy aggression. Look at that. Just gone. Let's go, I guess, 3 into law. Five lead. He takes. Is this GG's? It's easy as that. You want to know how to beat Purple Blind Luffy? I mean, works for me. I was expecting the Beer Luffy there over the Sanji. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, just knowing he had that Nika. Let's guarantee the banish. I mean, to be fair, I think double attack banish 5 would have gone through, which is ridiculous. But either way, GG's for our opponent. Let's move on. There was a lot of Blackbeard players today. Why is there so many Blackbeard players? And they're all choosing first. I mean, I know I'm Yamato, but it still feels weird. I mean, we've got options, right? We can either do Izo or just play out Hawkins. Let's keep. Let's keep. It could be a lot worse. He's going to start with the stage. Gets rid of a burger. Grabs a Lafitte. Not too crazy. We're just going to pass. I don't care about Lafitte that much. As much as obviously he's very good. It is what it is. He's going to trash a Tempest Kick. That's interesting that they're on that. Finds his age. This is his age, believe it or not. His hand's a bit bricky, I can't lie. Van Auger comes down. Lafitte, very nice. Kuzan. Doesn't look like he's turning over on plays. I might give the Hawkins here. Cool, gives us the banish. Well, we know he's got a Kuzan in his hand and a Van Auger in his hand, which neither of those are amazing. So let's just go with the Yamato classic 7 double attack banish, 2k 1k if you have it, sir. If not, the game is possibly over already. I mean, not going to count my chickens. That feels pretty good. And we'll put 2 Dons here. I don't know if I'll use this as a blocker this turn. Probably not. But we may as well have the option, right? We may as well have the option. Van Auger. Why not? 5 and 5. No blocker resolve. Lovely. Lovely little trigger. Kuzan, is he going to cycle into Burgess? Van Auger? Burgess, sure. Turns off our on plays. Okie dokie. Well, let's go with this. He's always going to counter this 5 double attack. Taking this is like suicidal. Never mind, I completely lied. Well, here's 7, and then you're going to face 8. So, I don't really know what to say at this point. I feel like you had to counter that 5 double attack. Surely he didn't have just 5 bricks. That would be insane. Okay, maybe he had 5 bricks. Yeah, these shouldn't be attached anymore. It is what it is. There's a bug with the Dons. Well, he's at 0 on his 7 Don turn. What a time to be alive. Stage gets rid of that. Stronger. Lafitte does a search, gets another stronger. Okay, got a lot of 2Ks. He's getting the 2Ks. We're 2K gaming. We kind of can't protect this Kinemon. If this is just 5, how big is this? It's 13. This isn't getting any bigger. If this is just Kuzan, we know we can't. This is 8. No, we can't quite protect this. So we can 2K, but then 2K, 1K is not enough, so we have to let it go. Okay, he's kind of got us a bit there. But he has no block. Oh, he does have a blocker. Okay, I lied. But he doesn't turn off our on plays. So we can rest the blocker and swing hard, right? Is that the best move? Or we can go with Momonosuke. Damn, I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. I thought he was going to play... I should have defended that 6 on 5, man. That was potentially a really poor play. We'll see, we'll see. So we can rest this and just slam 10. It's an option. We know he has 2Ks, though. The chance of having another one is not that extreme. I think I'm going to go with the Momonosuke. Then we'll go 7. He's got to give us 2 cards here. We'll go 8. Then we'll give 2 to this, so it's a blocker. And we'll see what he can do here. Ditches the Teach. Gets a Kuzan. That is a blocker. It's a blocker that we can't really interact with. Against the Doc Hugh off This Is My Age, ditching Liberation and something else. Doc Q, sure. Lafitte gets a 5-cost Kuzan. That's not helpful. That is a brick. We've got a lot of counter here. 10 and 7. If we block this, he can go 12. 9, 11. We can counter that. And I think he's going to want to develop at least one blocker. So I'm just going to block this. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he might. Annoyingly, we can't rest this, but I think it's one of them where it is what it is. If we go 9, that's very likely to go through. Or he has to give us 3 cards. Right? Because if we do this, we can still, like, just play another guy. We can even play Mihawk into a guy. Or just play Kikunojo. Probably the better line. If we just go 11... Yeah, 11's pretty good, right? He can cycle this out. If he has an event for one, I don't know what event it would be. I can't lie. Barrier? And a Burgess. No, let's return 2 Dons. So this is at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's very, very likely. Let's just go for it. We've got a good bit of counter anyway. If he somehow gets out. If he's playing like Barrier. And 2 2Ks. Otherwise, this is GG's. I mean, it's unlikely he's playing Barrier, right? It's more of a meme than anything else. But we'll wait to find out. We'll wait to find out. I think 11-12 was the best line there. Yeah, it was a Teach. Okay, no random barriers. Our opponent wants a rematch. I've played against a lot of Blackbeard, man. I'll be honest. I'm good on the rematch. But GG's anyway. Going second into Blackbeard. We've got the Yamato. It's okay. If he lets us banish on 4, that'd be kind of cool. I'll keep this. It's not too bad. We've got some moves. Yeah, I don't care about that too much. We'll go the Yamato. Don't want a Doji. This is kind of bad in this matchup. I think I'm just going to take the Izo here. Yeah, and then we'll end the turn. I think that's fine. See what he's got for 3 Don here. Doc Q. Nope, 8. Yeah, we'll be taking that. handily not a trigger, and he gives us our on plays. So let's go with the banish. Attach all the dons. 7 double attack banish. 2 cards, please, sir. And he's already played one of his 2Ks, so, you know, it's a little tricky. Yep, we're really starting to starve. Nothing else doing, though. But next turn, if he gives us on plays again, we've got another one, right? We've got another one. We'll defend that for sure. We'll give the Ashura Doji. He's never going to let us KO something meaningful. We can't KO things like that anyway. That can only cycle out into stronger at the minute, which is doubtful. Does he turn off our on plays? Is a question, right? It's a question. Possibly? Possibly? Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay, well, we can't use our funny banish then. Which, it is what it is. But we can go with something like Kikunojo. As long as we get the double attack through, and we can still attack 5 with Yam. So I'm going to go 7, because this is basically guaranteed. Cool. Then we'll go with Kikunojo, because that's annoying. Give 2 rested Don to this, and attack in 5 and 5. Because he's going to want to counter this one, right? Yeah. Their resources just go so low, because it's just really weird. The double attack is so powerful into Blackbeard. It's a weird one. If he's got another black hole, he's in a decent spot. Because he can remove our Kiku. Yeah, sure. We can't do anything about that. Hachinosu comes down. Full of lead. Whatever. Oh, we got a new image for this. Big up Batsu for that one. New full of lead image. Turns off our on plays with this Jesus Burgess that he just grabbed. 6 Don for Kuzan, I'm guessing. Well, I don't mind taking 1. But I don't really want to take 2. And as this kind of doesn't do anything, we'll ditch one of those. 6. Okay, it's 5 Don. Maybe 4. Okay, is this going to cycle out into Burgess? And then we're playing another Kuzan? Perhaps. I don't mind taking this. How useful is that trigger? Could get us towards a Momo. Let's use it. Doesn't really, but equally this is useless. Then this is going to cycle out into Burgess. Which is nice. Gets him a card. The Burgess not very strong just yet, but... You know, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Yeah, there's the Burgess. And another Kuzan. I doubt that one cycles out. There's nothing really to go into. So we know nothing about his hand. This hand is quite poor, honestly. It's not optimal. Yeah, we know nothing about his hand. One of them was a random draw, though. I'm going to go 7. 7 double attack. If it's 2k, 1k, it's 2k, 1k. He takes. Cool. Well, let's just apply some pressure then, right? If we go 7 with Kikunojo, we could pay 4 Don for Nekomamushi. Give 2 rested... we can swing 8. Yeah, let's swing 8 with Kikunojo. Takes. We can pay 4 Don for Nekomamushi. And then give 2 rested Don to Izo. And Izo is not going to attack, but Izo is now a blocker, right? So our Kikunojo, we have an extra chance to protect it. Full of lead comes down. And I mean, we get a heal anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If he does clear this. Gets a Kuzan blocker. Very nice. Turns off our on plays, ditching the full of lead. He needs to establish a couple of blockers here, really. I'm not sure 1 Kuzan will be enough. We'll see, though. We'll see. This being able to cycle out and draw him another card is good. Doesn't have much to cycle into, but, you know. So 6 into Kiku. It's got to be, right? Yeah. We're going to go no blocker on that one. We'll give the Izo. We need to protect our characters as much as we can. I don't know what he's doing with all these Dons. 7 into 5. Sure. I mean, that's pretty good. We don't have our own plays, but it's still pretty good. 5 into 5. Absolutely not. We'll give, again, the Ezo. It literally doesn't do anything now. 2 down for Vasco, sure. Okay, so options. We can't use our on plays, otherwise we'd just win. Nekomamushi can take out one of these. Can this summon anything that does anything? No. Not at all. He can just take out the Vasco, though. But it will cost us 2. Do we know anything about his hand? No, he took that with the last filler lead. And before that, he took Jesus Burgess, who hit the trash immediately. So we know nothing about his hand. It's 3 random cards. I'm surprised he didn't cycle this out, to be honest. That is a little surprising. We can also potentially just go another turn, you know? I might just start with 7 from Kikunojo. See what he does. It just concedes. Okay. Yeah, his hand was bricks. Definitely should have cycled this Kuzan out then, right? I don't know. Either way, that was certainly one of the games against Blackbeard. I've played the Blackbeard a few times now. It feels quite promising. Even with them being able to deny some of your stuff. Okay, good. Game into Buggy. This should be a very, very difficult matchup. We've got an alright start. We've got Yamato into Mihawk into something, or Ezo. Hody Jones, obviously very important. I think I'm going to keep this. I don't think the starts get that much better than this, you know? I think this is strong. I do think this is strong. The 7-cost Buggy is just so difficult because it comes down and then like half our deck doesn't work, which is really tough to deal with. We're going to go with this. Ooh, I guess we'll just take an Ezo. It's not great. I was looking for something really to play with this Mihawk. I want to just do 5 and then Mihawk into something. Maybe we'll get something off the top. That's not really what I was looking for. Not really. I want to do this next turn. I don't like this play. I don't like this play. But we have nothing to do with the Mihawk. So I guess it's 8 double attack. There are no rested dons. I keep doing that. That's really, really cringe. Ah, well. Yeah, if we had like a 4-cost to play off this, been good. Nekomamushi, Kikunojo, even the Basil Hawkins, he's Slash, right? Yeah, he's Slash. There's a lot of good targets. Pudding, honestly, don't really care. My hand was not that great. Although this hand literally has 0 counter. What the fuck? What's he done to our hand? That pudding was brutal. Somehow. I didn't think our hand was even that good, but somehow was. Yeah. Moving on. We might be. I might be. We can Momonosuke this, I guess. Doesn't feel very good, though. Probably just going to go with the Kikunojo here. Yeah, we'll go 5 double attack. Gives us a crocodile. We'll go 4 for this. 2 rested dons here. Attach the other one. Swinging for 6. He'd probably take this one. Doesn't. Does he have the 7-cost Buggy? It's the test. Does he have it? If he does, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Because this Kikunojo, she can't attack. 4 into 0, absolutely. Then we're going to see 6 from Buggy. And then we're going to see 7-cost Buggy into Mihawk is my best guess, right? It's kind of tough, though. It's kind of tough. 6. Now, do we want to gamble on a trigger or give up our only counter? I think we're maybe Hodying next turn. We're either Hodying or Momonosuke. If we Momonosuke. So if he doesn't have the Buggy, the Momonosuke is insane. But if he does have the Buggy, the Hody is kind of necessary. So I think I'm going to counter this one. As much as I don't like it. Does he have the Buggy? Ditches a Crockhawk. That's a bad sign. No, okay, he doesn't have the buggy. Right. Unless this is like the Giga combo of the bug. No, the buggy only summons Mihawk. Doesn't summon 7-cost buggy. Only hits 6. Big, 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 big. Right, can we get somewhere here now? He did have it. Interesting, just doesn't want it. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I mean, we are super low on counter. Which is not good. Flame Split's alright. Flame Split's alright. We could go with the Momonosuke, just keep a Don open for Flame Split. It's kind of cute. Just go 5 double attack. Pressure him with that. Gives us a 2k. Extra bit of value. Why not? We'll go with this. 2 rested Dons here. We've got 8 into 5. Then we'll go 8 into 5. Obviously, a little bit of anti-synergy with our leader effect there, being the double attack, but it is what it is. I do really want to keep one for this Flame Split because we have literally 0 counter other than that. I got Brick Central over here. Bro, wait till you see my hand. Gets a Pilaf trigger. That's pretty nice. We'll end the turn. I don't think you're in that bad spot here still, man. I don't know, man. If you can take out our dude to something like a Raging Tiger, I think we're cooked. You know, I don't think this is that bad for you. Unless Holy Jones just gets there. It's possible. It's possible. We've got to take this one. We've got to take this one. Well, we have to counter this one. We have to counter this one. We've got how many? We've got 9 Don. Oh, it's so bad. It is so bad. The lethal is horrific. We can maybe counter. Maybe we can counter if we like go with the Ezo, do like a banish swing, and then put the Momo in life. Maybe. I mean, we have to counter here. Let's give the Ezo. I don't think we have a good answer here. I think this is just very, very bad. Hawkins off the top is not helpful. So when we can Hody, we can go 7-10. Right, we can go 7-10. See if the 7 goes through. The 7 goes through, we'll go for it, but I really don't think this is going to go through. And then it becomes just not great. You know? Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. Will Hiyori use the card action, take the top life? Ashura Doji. Not helpful. I think we'll put this in life, because it's a nice little trigger. Then we'll go with the Momo. Put this at the top, end the turn. But, like, we're still not in a good spot, is the problem. We did get a couple of cards out of his hand there, though. We got a Croc and a 2k. And it's going to be hard for him to get lethal this turn. Even with us having, like, literally next to no counter. He's got a blocker. And we've got this cycle at the end. So maybe that can help with our counter situation. And we got a 2k that's coming back. This Momo is very strong for your options. But he can probably math it out. He's not going to, though. He's going to go with the Pilaf. Okay. Going with the Pilaf's interesting. Getting rid of some bricks, I guess. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Cross guild event. Yeah, he's cycling out all of his bricks now. Sure. Can this actually get itself? That's crazy. I don't know that. No blocker resolve. No trigger. Is he going to work out that our hand is even more bricked than his? He can't. This has got to be 5 for some kind of 5 cost. No blocker. Got to give the Ashura Doji. He does nothing now anyway. So who cares? 5 Don. What is this? This could be 9 with pudding. This could be 9 with pudding. Can he bottom deck? He can bottom deck this with, like... I think we have to take... we'll use the trigger there. Momonosuke, I think, is always worse than Hody, but Kikunojo is the worst, so... You know? That's crazy that we got 3k counter, man. It's so bad. Mihawk, okay. Ditches 10 cost Buggy. Well, we've got to go for it now. We have to go for it. Hody Jones, he's the guy, right? It's the only option. And can we get there? What are our best swings? 7, 7, 10? Seems about right. We'll go 7 with Momonosuke first. No, but then we could split, like... Oh no, I fucked it if I wanted to do 8, 9. No, I haven't. But if this is a Raging Tiger trigger... Yeah, I should have... I don't know. I don't think there was a perfect way to do this lethal, actually. I think it's 7, 8, 9. So means we have to attack Momo last, which kind of sucks. I shouldn't have put this 1 Don here. That's a given. I think we have to start with 7 from leader, though. And we go 8. See if we get there. 9. Oh, he was 2 bricked. Okay. GG's. That was a close one. I was mega bricked too. Yeah, 4 Mihawks is tough. Tends to go for yeah. It was risky. I think you maybe get there. Yeah, the 5 cost Momo came in very clutch because it looked horrible at one point. I wonder if that Hody on that other turn would have worked out. Either way, well played to our opponent. This matchup is really, really bad. But that's sort of how you get there. You can't afford to play your 4 costs, which is tough. Yamato Mirror, and he's going first. What a time to be alive. His hand's not bad, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, Banish is pretty good. Banish is pretty good. Let's keep this one. Let's be alright. We got the Yamato on 1. He's playing the Momonosuke. That's interesting. Go with our Yamato. What do I want here? Kiku's okay. Hawkins is pretty good. I think I'll... Oh, no, I can't. I'll take the Kikunojo. I've only got 2 Hawkins. What am I talking about, man? Holy. Either way... Let's see what he goes for here. Might just be something as simple as tap Momo 7 double attack. That would seem pretty good to me. But we'll see, we'll see. Next turn we've got... yep, gets 2k Hiyori. Yeah, 7 double attack. We'll take. No trigger, no trigger. It is what it is. We weren't getting any triggers at this life threshold anyway. Let's just go 5. Because the 7 banish never going to go through this turn. So we might as well just go with this. We do have to be somewhat careful of him either getting some ridiculous triggers if he takes this. Or just swinging 10. Like low key. It's not bad. You've got to imagine he's thinking about not taking, though. Just countering for 1k. It's just 1k, sir. That's how you get him. That's how you get him, right? Yeah, and does. Okay. Let's go 0 into 0. We get rid of them. Then we'll go with the Hawkins. Hawkins really nice, just getting rid of their life. It's even more annoying than Kikunojo, in my opinion. Oh, Nami case. This is 8 banish. We're not taking that. Never in a million years. We'll give the... We don't have 2 2Ks. That's pretty bleak, actually. That is pretty bleak. Either way, we've got to counter this. We can't take 8 banish. We'll give the second Hawkins and the Onami. That's really not optimal, though. As I'm sure. As I'm sure you could work out. Well, you know what? If you can't beat them, one up them. 9 into 5, double attack banish. We get rid of a flame split and an Ezo. What a time to be alive. Let's go 5. And then I'm going to put the Dons on the block. He takes. Okay. Does he get a trigger? He does. He gets a Denjiro trigger. That's somewhat annoying. I'm going to put the Dons on Ezo just so we have a blocker. He could like Hody it or whatever, but you know, it is what it is. These games, they're fast and action packed. What can you say? If he can rest our blocker, we're probably screwed. We have 1k counter. We've drawn way too many bricks this game. A little unfortunate. What can you do? Yeah, he does have the flame split. Okay. Yeah, can rest our Lizzo down. I think we lose now. He should probably go about 9 with his double attack. I don't think it's... Man. GG's. GG. Feels bad. That was is the Yamato mirror, right? He got the stuff to rest our blockers. He got to go first, which is incredibly important. And we kind of choked on bricks that game. It's one of them. Gotta give him to Purple Black Luffy. We're going second. This is okay. We've got Mihawk into either Doji or Mamushi. No banish. Little iffy. I think we'll keep. But going second into the Luffy is quite tough. I've not had great success so far. Frankie, sure. We do get a banish guy going. We can go with Hiyori. I think I'm just going to pass. I don't really value putting a trigger in life because he's very likely just swings 7. And I'm not countering it. Okay, if he's swinging 6, I might counter it. Yeah, it does just swing 6. What did he grab there? Grabbed a Sanji, sure. Yeah, I'll counter this one. Not with that, though. We'll give that. So I think what we're going to go here is 6 and then play out Mihawk into Ashura Doji. Well, no, we'll do that first. We'll do that first because otherwise his effect doesn't proc. So we'll go Mihawk into Ashura Doji, get rid of this. And then see if he wants to take a 6 double attack. Doesn't. Cool. That works for me because he's not going to be able to buff his leader this turn. And we're going to do a big double attack banish swing next turn. Yeah, sure. I don't care about Doji. Yeah, sure. Sure. It's nice that this can swing with the rested Dons, right? It's pretty cool. We're going to see a pass. Any passers? Any passers in the chat? Appears not. He wants to stall for a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to go with this. 9 banish is just... He's not countering this. It's so bad. Yeah, and we get rid of... What do we get rid of? A giant and a rush Luffy. Lovely. And he just concedes. I mean, I don't think you needed to quite do that, right? But, I mean, we're going to do another 6 here. He probably counters just out of fear of us killing him next turn. But honestly, he should probably take. And he would get the beer Luffy. I don't know. I don't think that game was over just yet, but quite funny, actually. It'll probably... I mean, it's too many games. We'll keep that one in. So, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and you'll get more One Piece content in your feed. Let me know where you think I'm going right or wrong with this Yamato build. There's definitely going to be a fair amount of, like, mixing and matching with cards you can do. Yamato's effect is very generic, and whilst I do feel that this new Yamato is so powerful that it sort of incentivizes deeply going into this full sort of heavy Wano build, there's definitely still some interesting options in your text, right? And I do want to try an ACOS Kid build that I was talking about from a bit more of like a grindy game style, but we'll have to sort of see about that when we get there. Either way, those are some initial games with Yamato. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.